Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the winter holidays, and you know how we do over here. If you're looking for gay Christmas and winter-themed movies to cuddle up with your honey and watch during the season, I got you covered. Over the years, there have been a few Christmas and winter movies that have featured prominent Black gay characters. So here's a quick list of Christmas and winter holiday films that feature Black LGBTQ people in the story. For more movies like these, check out our winter and holiday playlist in our playlist section. Single All the Way. Single All the Way is the 2021 Canadian Netflix romantic comedy that tells a warm and fuzzy yet familiar tale of gay roommates living in LA who are looking for love but aren't sure LA is the right city to find it. We follow Peter and Nick's friendship as Peter anxiously makes plans to introduce his new boyfriend to his tight-knit family in New Hampshire for the holidays, and his longtime roommate, Nick, tries his best to be a supportive friend through it all. After Peter has a messy breakup with his boyfriend before the trip, Peter and Nick jokingly decide to just be each other's boyfriends for the trip to appease Peter's pushy family. This movie brings up the question, can best friends truly become loving partners who can stay together long term? Nick is handsome, charming. Peter's entire family loves him, especially his parents. He's an observant handyman, and he's great with kids too. For God's sakes, the man writes children's books. But trouble brews when Peter's mother, Carol, aka Christmas Carol, played by the hilarious Kathy Najimy, sets up her son on a blind date with a hunk who lives in their hometown in New Hampshire. There are some adorable moments to be had throughout this film, and this is an easygoing, very romantic gay Christmas comedy for all ages. Rent. Rent was a groundbreaking Broadway musical turned blockbuster movie that changed the landscape of what kind of stories could be told in popular Broadway shows, and who they told their stories about. The film follows several artistically inclined friends in 1989 Lower East Manhattan as they navigate trying to survive as artists, while New York's rent prices become unlivable, and many of them are secretly living with HIV and struggling with AIDS diagnoses during the winter holidays and New Year's. Jesse L. Martin does an impeccable job playing Tom Collins, a gay college professor, philosopher, and computer genius who lives with his friends Roger and Mark, but ultimately moves in with his love, Angel Dumont Chouinard, a queer musician and drag queen known for being the life of the party. Collins also has to deal with the fact that he and Angel both have AIDS diagnoses, and being a gay man on the streets of New York in 1989 is a dangerous chore. Rent also features a bisexual love triangle, where Mark, a recently dumped straight documentarian, finally meets the woman his ex-girlfriend, the pop activist Maureen, left him for, a tough but lovable and successful lawyer named Joanne. And in the epic duet Take Me or Leave Me, Joanne and her fiancé Maureen have a full blowout at their engagement party about Maureen's infidelity, and the vocals and performances on this track are top tier. Rent was able to create a cultural shift in the theater and movies where Black and queer people living with HIV could take center stage. Noah's Ark Jumping the Broom. Noah's Ark is hands down one of the best, if not the best, Black gay romantic franchise in cinematic history, and after 2 seasons of the TV show in 2006, the series culminated in a movie, Noah's Ark Jumping the Broom, in 2008. Throughout the series, we are introduced to Noah, a struggling gay Hollywood screenwriter, and his loving group of friends who help him navigate his relationship with Wade, another screenwriter who slowly comes out of the closet in order to be with Noah. Throughout all of the friends' drama who have their own love and relationship problems with their husbands and boyfriends, the movie Noah's Ark Jumping the Broom depicts Noah and Wade's winter wedding getaway, where the engaged couple and friends try to hold it all together to make the wedding a success. Though this film doesn't focus on Christmas, the show, which usually takes place in Los Angeles, is set in Wade's family winter home in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts during the winter season. Wade and Noah, as well as other relationships in the series, including Alex and Trey and Chance and Eddie, are reaching a new season in their connections, including raising kids, and a wedding is the not-so-perfect time for all these couples to start looking at the flaws in their own relationships. Will the lovebirds Wade and Noah make it down the aisle, or will their friends' drama ruin the wedding? Holiday Heart. Holiday Heart is the Christmas drama released in 2000, starring Ving Rhames and Alfreda Woodard, that follows the story of Holiday, a popular drag queen, church organist, and musician who takes a struggling single mother and her daughter into his home during their time of need. Known throughout Chicago's gay club scene as a prominent drag entertainer, and his church community as a devout Christian, Holiday has created a safe space to be himself and be respected by those around him. After losing his police officer partner due to on-duty violence, Holiday has struggled to feel a sense of family ever since his lover's death, and seems to want to help Wanda and her daughter Nikki to find a sense of family again. But Wanda's drug addiction and bad taste in romantic partners consistently keeps a stronghold on her family's progress, which eventually disrupts her relationship with her daughter and her newfound friend Holiday. Holiday Heart is a poignant and tear-jerking portrayal of the struggles many young black women and gay men experience living in the big city, whether that be family members struggling with substance use, homophobic violence, or abusive relationships. Though this movie has many intense scenes, I think it makes for a great holiday film for anyone wanting to see a protagonist overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. The Bitch That Stole Christmas. Now, this is the only movie on this list I haven't seen yet, but I'm a RuPaul movie fan and I totally want to see this movie soon. This campy drag movie is starring Mother Ru as a workaholic big city fashion journalist. Think a drag Anna Wintour, whose latest story takes her to a small Christmas tourism town where she inadvertently gets sucked into a high-stakes winter ball competition in the town. Of course, the journalist, Hannah Contour, has an assistant they harass just like The Devil Wears Prada, and this movie is definitely a Drag Race production because the show is narrated by RuPaul's bestie and Drag Race co-host Michelle Visage, and features a bunch of queens who've competed on the show, like Peppermint, Canada's Queen Brooklyn Heights, Ginger Minge, James Manfield, and Latrice Royale, just to name a few. After looking over the cast, I'm also seeing there's a cameo by trans pop music icon Kim Petras, and I'm so shocked but pleasantly surprised, because I love her music but I've never seen her in an acting role before. This movie is campy, draggy, and over the top, which is clear just from the trailer, and I'm here for it because we all need a little extra during the holidays.